My name is Insane Dave and I'm back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And I'm back working with Byakuya, trying to solve Chihiro's death. I don't know why he chose me to team up with, probably because I solved the Sayaka case. If I remember right, this key reader is meant to work without handbooks, right? Do you have any issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called? Has he been domesticated? That's right. Seems Makoto has a question for you.
Need something?
What's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yep, the card readers have all designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding with the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through the door while it's unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling mounting Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And its goal regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook. Correct.
Of course.
Correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means that Makoto can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. And such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right?
Ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the whole entire time. Loaning your ebook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that would mean that someone would have to loan it, so
Are you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your shit together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest for your own damn self. So the killer. Okay. So. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll figure it out myself. Before he does, I want to put on my idea what that means. I think he means that Chihiro was killed, and then her ebook was used to get in. Not the fact that, like, does that make some more sense? I feel like it was Chihiro's handbook that was used to get in, and then, you know, killed or whatever. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added into the truth bullet section of your handbook. Can we stop teleporting? You're driving me crazy while we're teleporting. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking at for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Ugh. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here by Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the Handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned to one of the handbooks, and when I did, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Loaning an ebook to loaning an ebook is prohibited, but borrowing is perfectly fine. Okay, so they were borrowing those. Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Strange.
That's strange. One of these handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbooks. So Junko's name when I turned it up. So then the other one must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled by dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for that handbook to break during that kind of assaults. Except for the fact that they're kind of indestructible. Which makes less sense. I'm more willing to bet that like because he was blackened, that's why it won't turn on. Like that makes even less sense, but it's the only idea I got. Hey hey! Hey hey! Hey! What? The E-handbook is essential to the student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. But even my amazing e-book does have one single weak point. It does. But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
Fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, then this should be enough to get rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprits. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. What? Not quite. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Reaction! Okay. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly without slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the incident give to this mysterious killer, Genocide Jack? Wait, we already read this, right? This is gonna be, could you be the one? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Don't make me repeat.
Wait! Go.
Don't make me.
And I have a basis to believe that I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will prove all the evidence you
It's
need.
all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? There's something like that, really? You do! Big trouble! Need your
I
help!
don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me! What other bad feeling about this?
please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down. Okay, you know?
I mean,
But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Oh, wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. I'm getting sick, or I'm slightly sick already. Either way, I'm in pain. Toko's had some kind of emergency. Oh, so I have to talk to Byakuya first.
Ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Why were you directly behind me? You guys are too slow! I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lie down. But after a while, we came back to check on her to see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed from behind the door, forcing a grasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that.
Why is she shaking?
Worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Okay, why is she almost calm now?
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
It'd be nice.
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What? What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Oh, to drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to bar her door. Does she do the same? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone that might be able to persuade her? Hey, Hunk Muffin, I need you to go talk to her. Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room? I mean,
That's fine.
sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
leave me alone. You're so annoying. Byakuya.
Byakuya.
It's Byakuya. Oh god. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have any control ever again. And when that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Byakuya, what was she talking about right now? Something with a promise? Huh? I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Okay. Now I have a new theory. Toku is suffering from DID. Well, you might know it as MPD, multiple personality disorder. Well, her and Genocide Jack are the same thing, or the same character, same person. Different characters, same person. And Toku and Byakuya made the deal, some sort of promise that would get them out together prior to the knowledge of the one person escapes rule. And I think that's going to be interesting. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! I ran to catch up. I hurried up to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he wouldn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh,
Let's
here?
go.
It all makes sense to you once you're inside. The archive room. I've been trying to get into this room, like, this entire time, dude. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too. I would say there's enough file in this place to endure the dust. The wooden box is empty, although by judging by the smears on the dust, it looks like there's something was inside. I wonder what this was. There was an extension cord I plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Huh? There's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with the lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's just too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it up to good use. There's even a surveillance camera in here. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you think you're looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing that any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Oh, cool.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truths for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with the real power, the secret counter controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to disappear forwards, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. This shelf is filled tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file, huh?
That's right.
That's the report of on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling what crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents of police records. There's things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have pulled it all together? I suppose it goes to show you just how much Hope's Peak truly yield. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted us to provide with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean usually? Usually, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think of your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. Hold on a second. You're saying that you read all these documents more than once? But all this has got to be top secret confidential stuff, so why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
In other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have the time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that these materials gathered here are the real thing. So in other words, Illuminati confirmed! This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. But what was interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin with, there are two noble characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that with every bloodlust-ridden victim on blood. And the second, that the victims are is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. Oh, that's exactly what the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save you surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristics, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself would know about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
that's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real deal. Huh.
In other words,
That's right. There is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack really is Such a brutal, fiendish killer really walking among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look of what we've already seen? Or what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright, but that's what I'm going to call this episode. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Insane Raven, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.